Hello everyone, August 15, 2024, and I'm on a little mini wildflower road trip with the Dodgy Johnsons. We're at Coalseam, about 40 kilometres north of Mininu in the Midwest region of Western Australia. And I might have been here a couple of times before, but it doesn't mean that I know anything about what I'm looking at. Although I can say that with confidence that this is Drosera, a little plant that grows flat on the Earth's surface. Pink and lemon coloured everlastings proliferate. And then you come across one single white flower which is called Cape Weed. That's the South African. So it's introduced, or whatever you want to, however you want to refer to it, but it's not native. More Drosera there, Nick.
Yeah.
And we should point out that the yellow flowers are called pom-poms, which makes complete sense once you look at them. So those two different pink flowers, it's a sticky everlasting on the right and a pink everlasting on the left.
This comes back around right here.
What's that called, Nick?
It's a blue heron's bill. Very cute.
Just sitting there all by
Very
itself.
delicate.
Just like you.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Coalseam has its wildflowers, but it's a pretty place in its own right.
This would be an orchid.
You got an orchid? We don't dare to try and guess what kind of orchid. But just in that 20 centimetre square area, there's about 4 or 5 different wildflowers. Nick's got good eyes. That's a Shonia. It's the only one in this area. This is our first look at Dodgy Johnson on this run.
Hi all.
What do you think?
Beautiful.
We're at Miners, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which is just down the hill from where we just were.
Look out. Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
So while we're busy taking photos of wildflowers, Dodgy Johnson's taking photos of his newly acquired 200 series Land Cruiser. He's a very proud man. We've been looking down instead of up. Some lovely wattle through here too. More pom-poms down here than there was up at the lookout. They're sort of more tightly bunched up.
But if you have a look there, Brett, so you've got your pom-poms here and you've changed its colour and you've got your...
The lemon coloured everlastings over the back.
over the back there, correct.
Nick spotted some basil. Well, we don't know if it's basil, but it kind of looks like it, doesn't it, Nick?
It's my first water crossing. Scary this.
This is his first one in this vehicle, we should add. So this is my old mate Dave Scott from Albany. Now we're doing a day trip today, Dongara to Dongara, aren't we?
Yes, that's correct, yep.
And we did Coalseam and we're now here at Mullewa. And we're going to head places further east too, but not before we've been to the pub for a bit of lunch. And where are we at the moment, Scotty? At Lovers Lane.
Lovers Lane right now, yep. Lovers Lane and Mullewa.
That's
Mullewa or
it. Mullewa, either or.
Yeah. It's quite picturesque at the moment.
Beautiful.
With the sun.
We're in Helen Ansel's art gallery here in Mullewa, which is the correct pronunciation. And it's spectacular.
Is this, what was his grandfather's name? George, wasn't it? George, he's still fantastic.
So what do you think, Dave?
I'm just soaking up the atmosphere while we're waiting for the pub to open. It's just amazing in here. It's fantastic.
So where are we off to now, David?
We're heading off to the pub. It's Mullewa. Mullewa.
Well, that was interesting. Beautiful spice.
Have a look at this. Breathe out.
Very good. That's what the old girl used to look like.
Yeah,
wasn't.
You saying there, Russell?
well, this is old school, isn't it? Sitting in a bar, a little bar stools. You don't see it nowadays.
You know,
All the new establishments.
got to come out to the outback. To the Mullewa Hotel, for example.
I'm thinking I'm going to do a pub crawl across Australia and I'm going to critique lemon lime and bitters because this one's absolute corker.
That's the best lemon lime and bitters this man's had in Australia.
Yeah. Done well, mate. Yeah. The fluke.
Having departed the convivial Mullewa Hotel, we're just having a bit of more of a squiz around town before departing for Wildflowers in locales further to the east. Such is the mentality of the human race that some people have to be reminded of these things. Orchids abound. Helen Ansell down in town told us that orchids proliferate up here at the lookout in Mullewa, and she's not wrong.
This is the blue tape bush, only common in Western Australia. It doesn't grow over eastern states. But, you see them now and again. Don't really see them proliferating each other though.
And its cousin, the white tape bush.
Yellow.
You got the yellow tape.
Sorry, the yellow tape bush. I'm looking through the viewfinder and I can't.
No, that's its cousin. But, yeah, they grow a bit bigger than the blue tape bush, as you can see. They sort of dying on top. Oh, that's more of a dead sort of looking bush, that one.
Very, very interesting, this stuff. Scotty's all over it, though.
Magical little yellow star flower there. I don't know what that is.
They're orchids, mate.
There's a yellow orchid here. Look at this yellow orchid. That's a magic little orchid, that one.
In all seriousness, the tape, of course, on these bushes indicates where the orchids can be found. And we've got a grevillea.
That's actually a creeper, look.
Yeah, look at that.
It's creeped in.
Look at that.
And it's growing up through somehow.
Lunch on the road has got a bit more sophisticated over the years.
Oh, we do our best.
And a bit healthier.
We do our best.
We definitely do.
What are you, Scotty?
Oh, I've got me billy and got a coffee bag in there. Oh, there goes the end of it.
So Nick's just spotted this spider orchid just sitting by itself. Only one we've seen so far. No doubt there's others around.
Sparks new enthusiasm before we just about
Back at Pindar.
So this building was built in 1926.
The old mechanical workshop. The old international truck there, Dodgy Johnson.
Yep. It's Chalmers tractor.
Bit of history here. Big Dodge truck. I interviewed local identity Tony Critch here 5 years ago, and they said they were going to rebuild all these, but you reckon that's just too far gone?
Oh, I'm thinking maybe they've gone a little bit too far now, yeah. Builders get to a stage where they just can't, it's sort of gone too far beyond repair sort of thing, so.
The old Pindar pub closed until further notice. Yeah, they've definitely. And 100 metres past the pub, there's the road to the Wildflowers. They're 12 kilometres up here, but we're not expecting to find many because it's too early in the season. We're now on Tailoring Station. We're in the Murchison Shire all of a sudden. About 5 kilometres north of Pindar. Well, we came looking for wreath flowers, but we've found snail orchids instead. And that's a fairy or candy orchid, I'm told. They couldn't decide which one.
There's another orchid here, but it's not flowered yet.
I don't think it's going to be a very good year for the reef flowers. They rely on summer rain, and they didn't get any at all last summer. And back to Pindar. As we were saying earlier, Tony told me in 2019 that they're going to do the place up, and the exact opposite's happened. Not Tony's fault, I want to add. So we're just north of Canna, only a few kilometres, and there's lots and lots of pink everlastings. This is Canna, but where else? At the back here of the old general store, it's got a reputation for orchids, so we'll go and have a look. Town closed in the mid-60s, basically. But what's here has been well preserved. There's not much here now. Trying to get some fuel here, are you, Scotty?
Yes, mate. Yeah. Someone's stolen the hose, though.
No hose?
I was going to get half a gallon.
Neptune. Now, that was a brand back in the day.
Well, yeah, look at
In the 60s.
the insignia on top there is the Neptune's insignia. Some nice flowers just in that.
This is at Canna, about 30 kilometres north of Mullewa.
Oh, this is pretty.
The orchids of Canna, Nick.
They sure are. They're beautiful. A few different sorts.
More snail orchids, like we saw up at Pindar.
It feels like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's...
I reckon it's like rubber.
But it's not, but it's like rubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. Very cool. Yeah.
We're at Mullewa. Have you had a good day today?
Yes, I have. Yeah, it's been a great day today.
We're 117 k's from Dongara,
Yeah, 117 k's away.
so we better get moving.
Blooming and
This is the pub of Mullewa. And we're going to finish our wildflower run here at Mullewa. Our day trip Dongara to Dongara. Been a good day.
Really good day. Been a long day. Now to get home and yeah, finish it off there at the pub for a meal, I reckon.
Sounds good to me.
Southerlies.
It's the one.